Hey guys, Crypto Goshen here again, back with another video. What can I say? Today is Tuesday, October 24th. It's about 9:30 or so Eastern Standard here on the East Coast in the United States. And look at here. So I'm on one of my favorite sites that I go to track prices of cryptocurrency. And guys, what you see here is the beginning of a mega bull market in crypto. Imagine you having bought Mina yesterday and you wake up today, the thing is double. It's up 100%, which is just absolutely insane. And I will say this, you only see price movement like this in crypto, where one day it's down 10%, the next day it's up 48%, which is why this industry is so exciting. As I've always shared with you guys relative to crypto, having been in the market since 2017, you're going to make the most money in crypto by owning individual cryptocurrencies. Yes, our channel is a big fan of passive income. We will continue to shepherd that cause because we think passive income is the best income, if you will. But having said that, with respect to investing in crypto, and this is just my opinion, obviously, it's not financial advice. The best way for you to quote unquote hit it big in crypto is to start buying individual cryptocurrencies. I have given you guys a list of cryptocurrencies that I have been buying over the last year or so in this prolonged bear market that we've been in. I hope some of you actually took me up on that and actually started your own crypto portfolio and started buying your own crypto bag with those cryptocurrencies that I identified previously. But just again, look at this. I mean, this is a 24-hour chart here, where this is up now 97%, Woo is up 17%. You got Bitcoin is up a whopping 13.1%. And that's a big deal based on what the price of Bitcoin is currently. You have Render, one of my favorite tokens, is up in 24 hours, 6.8%. That's in 24 hours, guys. We're not talking about a week. We're not talking about a month. Matter of fact, if you were to extrapolate the earnings or the percentage gains, I should say, over the last week, you click here and you see Hex. Over the last week, in 7 days, it's up a whopping 200%. So you would have 3x your money. So had you invested $1,000 a week ago in Hex, your $1,000 would be worth $3,000 today. Look at Mina, 119% in a week. Look at Pulse Chain, 69%. Look at Solana, which should do amazingly well as we transition into a bull market over the next several months. It's up a whopping 30%, 31% in a week. Again, these are just fantastic returns. That's why I've always shared with people, particularly those in my circle of influence, that I've never seen anything like this from an investment standpoint. Yes. There is a ton of volatility in crypto, where it could go up 100% one day and be down 80% days later. But once you understand the game, you tend to expect that, and then you use that to your advantage. And that's why I tell people, instead of trying to time the market, crypto is all about time in the market. It's about you identifying 3 to 5 cryptocurrencies that you're going to be consistently invested in. That's called dollar cost averaging, where you're going to buy that crypto either once a week, or those cryptocurrency, or once every 2 weeks, or once a month, whatever your rhythm is. And you're buying it not only in a bear market like we've been in almost 2 years, but you're also buying it when the market is high. And so that's what you're going to have to start doing if you're looking to build some really nice wealth in crypto. You got to identify your 3 to 5 and just consistently buy those and forget about it. Set it and forget it. You have big exchanges like Coinbase and Binance and KuCoin and Mexi and Kraken. They allow you to set up what they call recurring buys, where you go in and say, okay, Coinbase, I want to buy this particular cryptocurrency once every month, once every 2 weeks. And it automatically goes in and it executes that trade for you without you having to do it manually. That's what you want to consider doing. So we are at the beginning of what I believe is going to be the most parabolic bull market ever as we exit 2023 and head into 2024. Many of you know that are in the know when it comes to crypto that we have a Bitcoin halving that's going to transpire next year around April 2024. The halving is always a precursor to a mega bull market in crypto. So you're not late, by the way. You're not late. As a matter of fact, if you were to talk to your coworkers, talk to your neighbors, most folks still are not in crypto that you know. So that's a good thing for you. And that's why you got to start buying some cryptocurrency. You want to start dollar cost averaging and building your crypto portfolio now. So you are not late to the game, but get your feet wet, get into the water, test what's going on out in the market. Start small and start gradually growing your crypto bag, because this is the future of finances. That's why we have seen this fight and this push and this really hard stance that the regulators have taken against crypto. Now, on one end, we need more regulations in crypto because you have a lot of bad actors out there. You're going to always have bad actors when there's money involved. So that's not unique to cryptocurrency. But we have some folks that take advantage of those who are ignorant when it comes to crypto. None of this is regulated right now, but we are getting more and more regulations that are being introduced. And so regulation in that sense is a good thing. But conversely, you have a lot of traditional financial institutions, banks in particular, who don't like cryptocurrency because it is now coming after their book of business, where you don't need a middleman to be able to send money from one place to another or one person to another. So it's going to end up minimizing the money they've been making off us. And then if truth be told, if you do your crypto portfolio right and set your crypto business up, if you want to do a business in it, you can actually almost be your own bank, which is pretty amazing. So they have been pushing, the bankers have been pushing the regulators really hard over the last 3 to 5 years. Once they understood that crypto is not going away, despite the fact that prices took a precipitous drop over the last year or so, it ain't going away, y'all. So I just want to make that clear. This is the future. And so it's going to only get stronger. Cryptocurrency is like a $1.3 trillion industry. I would imagine once we hit the next bull market in full stride, that $1.3 trillion is going to look like more. It's going to look more like 10 trillion, maybe $15 trillion, which means if you start building your crypto bag right now, you're going to make a ton of money. And so I would encourage you guys to start paying attention as to what's going on. This market, I hate to say it, the crypto market has been pretty much oblivious to most people. You're out there doing your thing, right? But there is wealth being built behind the scene, and this is still what I call a nascent industry. So you want to start buying cryptocurrency consistently. I mean, these numbers here, again, these are weekly returns that we're seeing, and these are going to only get bigger and better. So get in the game now. With that being said, one of the impetus for what we're seeing from a price standpoint in cryptocurrency, let me change this back to the day chart or the day view, is the fact that there's a high likelihood in the next, it may happen this week, next week, but I would say no longer than the next 2 to 4 weeks, that we're going to get a Bitcoin ETF approved. And I pivoted over to CoinDesk.com. You'll see here, that's the big news right now. It's talking about the ETF, the Bitcoin ETF. Some of the largest money managers have put in applications to have the SEC to approve a Bitcoin ETF. And that literally allows their clients to get exposure to crypto and Bitcoin in this case without owning the asset itself, which a lot of folks who are conservative with investing, which is fine, would like to do. And so the largest money manager in the world that used to poo-poo crypto and Bitcoin, BlackRock, is now has now become a preacher, if you will, an evangelist, if you will, for cryptocurrency. They have applied for a Bitcoin ETF. BlackRock has roughly about $8 to $9 trillion in assets under management. They are entering the market. So is Fidelity and some other big money managers. And so typically when big money shows up, that's when things tend to go really parabolic. And that's what we're beginning to see now. That's why you want to get in the game. You guys should educate yourself as much as you can relative to what's going on. CoinDesk.com is like a crypto news site. It's one of many out there. It's one of my favorite ones. So you may want to look at this. Again, always look at the price action in crypto. Look at opportunities when things dip. That's a good time to go in and maybe buy some crypto currencies when you see a dip in the prices. And then I'm going to pivot over to, going to go over to the equities market. Not only is there a great opportunity for you to make money just buying individual cryptocurrencies, but there's also a really good opportunity for you to buy equities who businesses have some affiliation with crypto, either to a small or large degree. Case in point would be Coinbase. Coinbase is a U.S. company. It's the largest cryptocurrency exchange in the U.S. They are a publicly traded company. Look at here, Coinbase today, because of what's happening in crypto, it is up a whopping 12.5% today alone. Let me click on this. You'll see that Coinbase's 52-week range is from $31 to $114. I fully expect the Coinbase stock, this is an equity that you can buy on through your local stockbroker. I fully expect over the coming months that this price will probably more than double. They'll be probably north of 200 mid next year. Again, not financial advice. It's just me sharing my thoughts relative to what I'm seeing. But Coinbase is a mega player in crypto. And so count it not strange that it's up right now 11+% on the day where Bitcoin and every other token is sort of mooning, if you will. Let's go back. There are some other equities that you might want to look at. You have the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. Let's look at this. I actually started buying this particular trust I guess about a year ago when the price was about $9, and look at it, it's at almost $27. It's almost a 3x on my money, which is crazy. So this is another one you want to continue to pay close attention to. Let's go back. I'll identify a couple more. You have Bit Digital, another stock that you can buy. It's up a whopping 13% today, which that's a big deal for equities and stocks again. So it's up 13% today. And then you have Hive, another one. It's up close to 8% today. So there are all kinds of ways that you can actually make some good money in the crypto industry. Of course, the primary way to make the big dollars are going to be you owning individual tokens that end up going up in price. But don't forget about what's happening on the stock market side. There are opportunities there as well. So just wanted to quickly share with you guys just my thoughts and sentiments relative to what's happening right now. Again, we're just getting started relative to the next bull market from my perspective. I think you'll see MENA probably up at some point 500%, or do a 5x between now and us heading into the heart of the bull market. Just before I close out, let me just identify some of the ones that I have on my list. Of course, Bitcoin is going to always lead the way. A rising tide lifts all boats. So this thing is up 12.5% a day, which is amazing. And typically when Bitcoin increases like it has over the last 2-3 days, all these other cryptocurrencies will do the same. If you're going to buy what I call one of the blue chip cryptocurrencies, those are the ones in the top 10 from my perspective. Instead of buying Bitcoin, I would buy Ethereum. And the reason being, Ethereum is at 18,825 versus 34,000. you're going to make a lot more money off Ethereum than Bitcoin as the market continues to go parabolic. So I would recommend Ethereum if you're looking to be conservative with your investment in crypto, looking for what you would call a blue chip crypto. I would do Ethereum. Solana is at the top of my list as it relates to a blue chip crypto. This is one I would add to the list. I like Chainlink. They have tentacles all over the crypto industry and all. So this would be one I would put on my list. And as we start heading down below the top 10 or so, Shiba has already made a lot of folks a lot of money. I made a nice amount over the last 2.5 years, especially when Shiba initially came out. It already has a $4 billion market cap. So instead of buying Shiba, which is a meme token, I would advise that everybody, or I would suggest and recommend that if you get into the crypto game, that you have a meme coin as part of your portfolio. Number one, it's fun. Number two, they tend to go very parabolic when the market turns to the right, up and to the right. And so instead of Shiba Inu, you may want to look at Pepe, which we'll look at further down in just a second. But as we are scrolling, Uniswap, love them a whole lot. It's the largest decentralized exchange out there. So I like what they're doing. So that would be on my list. Let's see. Aptos is a new blockchain, would be on my list. Aave, I like what they're doing on the crypto lending front. That would also be on my list of potential tokens to buy and dollar cost average into. The Graph is always on my list, and they've been on my list for a long time. So the Graph is another one. Render is literally at the top of my list. It would be in my top 5. Render is a metaverse cryptocurrency. So you may want to add that to your list. Same thing with the Sandbox, another metaverse cryptocurrency. I like Theta, Decentraland, another metaverse cryptocurrency you may want to look at. Let's see as we're scrolling down. Any other ones that jump out? Pepe, there it is. I made a nice amount on Pepe, I guess about 6-7 months ago. It's currently at a 381 million market cap. You compare that to what we just saw with Shiba. Of course, if meme coins start to boom, which they will, you're going to make a lot more money in Pepe than you will Shiba. So that's why I would recommend Pepe over Shiba Inu. And let's get into some of the ones in the next. Let's look at the top 200 here. Let's see, give you maybe 3 to 5 more as I'm Arweave, love what they're doing. It's a storage cryptocurrency platform. So I will put that on the list, Arweave. And when I say storage, that's file storage, but you obviously, to get more information about any of these, you just click on them and then you would end up going to the website to read about what they are, what services they're providing, or what they're selling, if you will. Floki is another meme token. I would put Floki on the list. I actually like Pepe better, but I would put Floki on the list. Theta Fuel, I would put that on your list to look at. Holo is my number 1. Can't say that enough, cryptocurrency. Holo chain. So we'll certainly put Holo on the list, the same as Helium. Helium has rolled out their own mobile phone service. I actually have a phone that has this service. They have a partnership with T-Mobile. You may want to put Helium on your list. They're actually paying you in what they call their mobile tokens, which is mobile is a cryptocurrency. I believe that price of the mobile token itself should see a nice growth. A nice increase in price, if you will, over the next several months as the market continues to go right and up, if you will. Let's see. Let's go down. Engine. I like Engine a whole lot. That's another metaverse cryptocurrency. I would put that on the list. And let's find one more. And Audius is Audius I own. I've owned Audius for the last going on 2 years. It's one of my larger crypto bags. So I would add that to the list as well. But there are a lot other there are a lot of other tokens that you might want to consider. Part of what you want to start doing if you're not in the market, you want to start educating yourself. The way I learned crypto when I started back in May 2017, started watching a ton of YouTube videos. And then I actually created my first Twitter account, which I only use Twitter for the most part to glean information regarding what's going on in the crypto market. So if you don't have a Twitter account, Twitter is a great platform for you to learn a lot about crypto. That coupled with YouTube and just reading some of the news sites like CoinDesk, it puts you in a position where you can start understanding the game a little more. And relative to those who are just brand new into crypto, and if you're trying to get started, I always recommend that you set up an account with a centralized exchange first. If you're in the US, I'm going to recommend highly Coinbase. They have it going on. I like what they're doing. They have probably the best platform from a software intuitive standpoint that's out there. So you set up an account with one of your centralized exchanges in your local area. If you're outside the United States, of course, I would recommend Binance.us, but you can also look at KuCoin and some others. And then go in and you'll tether your bank account to their exchange, just like you would do when you it's almost like setting up a checking account or a bank account. You go online, you set up an account. They ask for information, personal information, confidential information like their social. And then once you get your account approved, you can start buying and selling crypto. You can start trading in cryptocurrency. So that's what I would recommend for the brand new people, folks who've never done anything with crypto. Set up an account with a centralized exchange, and then identify maybe 1 to 3 cryptocurrency that you want to start buying consistently, and just start doing that. That'll give you some education initially relative to what's going on. And a lot of these exchanges also have what they call these crypto educational portals, if you will, where you can go in and they actually teach you a multitude of things relative to the crypto industry. Coinbase has a great crypto learning center, the same as Binance.com. So not only are you going to be trading in crypto via these exchanges, but you're going to also be in a position to learn more and more about the crypto industry as a whole. So just wanted, again, to give you a perspective as it relates to what's going on in the market. Again, the market is turning very parabolic. Not saying that we're not going to have some red days ahead, but remember, look at those red days, those down days, as an opportunity to buy more crypto when you see red. You typically want to sell when the market is green, after you made a nice profit, and you want to buy when the market is red. So just keep that in mind as you start your crypto journey. But that's all I have. I just wanted to, again, share those thoughts and sentiments with you guys. If you have any questions relative to what you've heard, feel free to put those questions down in the comments below. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, I'm going to ask that you consider subscribing to the channel. If you would like the video. And until then, I will be talking to you guys later. Have a great one. Bye-bye.